Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I am sharing a little Jane's Agenda haul. I bought some dashboards in B6 size. So in one of my recent videos, I let you know that these were coming and that I would show you how they compare to the personal wide size. So first up, I got vintage roses. These are cardstock dashboards. Oh, how beautiful these are. So these are the vintage roses. Okay. And then, oh, I guess I threw out the, unless it's in here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. These are the soft florals, B6 size, and they're double-sided. This one is my favorite. Love that. And these are double-sided as well. Okay. And then I got this vellum dashboard. And it has the gold specks. I'm so sorry about the light. The tripod thingy that I'm using has the light on it. I am at my dining room table because my desk that I use is in my bedroom, actually. And my husband is painting our bedroom right now and replacing the baseboards. Like, we're doing a little upgrade, a little refresh. So I had to come down here because, yeah, it's a little bit in shambles up there. Plus he's up there listening to music while he's working. So I do apologize about that light, but this dashboard, it says dreams, goals, plans, and it's very subtle and it's so pretty. Okay, so let's see how they compare to the half letter size. Let's look for a traditional half letter, not one that I had to cut and measure myself. This is a jelly dash that I got from Catspresso Co. And this is in personal wide. So let's take a look here. The whole configuration are just a tiny bit off. You can see if you were matching it up with this completely, but it still works because I did test out. You know what, this isn't the best because it's shiny. Let's choose something else. Let's see here. A lot of these are DIY, but you know what? Let's use a Jane's Agenda tab divider. There we go. But I'll just show you real quick here. See, like, I can get this in no problem. So it fits in the personal wide binder, no problem at all. And you can see there's quite a bit of overhang. So height-wise, it's pretty much the same. It's a little taller. Here we go. It's a little longer or taller and a little wider. So it's hard to tell with all my bookmarks in here, but yeah, it is tall. Let's look at one that is paper. So there you go. So you can see I'll just show you. Oops. So if you can see that, here's the dashboard here. I'm really not liking this coloring. Anyways, yeah, so there's quite a bit of overhang. So I'm gonna trim these and round the corners so that I can fit them in my planner because they're just a little too wide if they were to go in as is. So you can see quite a bit longer, but I mean, very close. I'm tempted to change my subscription box to B6 size and then just trim everything down because I really don't use my I really don't use my half letter, my classic Franklin planner, so I'm just looking for a pencil here. I don't think I have one in my pencil case. I do not, so I have to use a pen. But yeah, so I'm tempted because I feel some of my dashboards are going to waste by, you know, coming in the half letter size. And it's a lot of work for me to trim them down and then punch them, especially the vellum ones. You guys know that I ruined my hole punch because I was punching vellum in it and I had to get a new one. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that actually. So this was sort of a test. I've been eyeing these for so long and I finally just did it. I ordered them and I thought, okay, they're B6. Let's see if I can make it work. And I'm so glad that I can. I'm so glad that I can. So I'm going to just put a little line where I'm going to be cutting. And I'm wondering if, because I don't know that this is a true personal wide. I got these from Jane's Agenda a couple years ago, and they don't offer personal wide on their site right now. So I'm perplexed. They're definitely not personal size because personal size is much more narrow. So I think once upon a time they did have personal wide, because if you look, it's like, yeah, it's perfect. It like lines up perfectly. So yeah, I think I will, you know what? This is from Calixta Creations and this is personal wide size. So let's see how we do on here. Apologies if you can hear my husband's music. Yeah, it's just a tad bit wider because of the vellum. So I'll speed this part up and then I'll show you the end result. So, but what I'm gonna do is put my lines in on everything. Let's just do the first one and see how it looks. And then I will speed up and do the rest. This floral is just stunning. Okay. Not bad. This is a Jane's Agenda vellum. It's hard against the vellum. Let me put paper down. Yep, perfect. Oh my goodness. There we go. And so this hole punch I got off Amazon, and when I round my corners, I use the large. It's large, medium, and small. So I use the large one to round out the corners. I love it. So I think this is gonna work just fine between the B6 for my sub box, and then just I'll have to do some trimming each month, but then at least I can use everything in the box. Yeah, I think this is gonna be just fine. All right, I'm done, and I think they turned out beautifully. So the only issue with the floral or the vintage flowers is that there's a little bit of font that got cut off because I had to trim it about that much on the right side. But otherwise, I think they turned out beautifully. And on the back, this floral here, the leaf got cut off, but that doesn't bother me because the full image is there and it's the back. So aren't these just stunning? I love them in the vintage florals, and they're kind of like an off-white color too, which adds to the vintage feel. And then the florals turned out really nice as well. I don't feel the integrity of these were affected at all, really. Okay, and then the vellum. So let's see how they look in my binder. So one thing I love is I love like a kind of vibrant dashboard, and I love how putting a vellum over it mutes it a little bit, and it's just stunning to me. I just absolutely love that. So pretty, and so pretty with the pink binder. Okay, so let's try one of these. Again, I apologize. From my end, the lighting is a bit dark. I'm just using overhead, my light in my dining room, and then the light from this tripod, and it's not anything like the ring light. So that looks pretty. This one, I find these ones are subtle enough on their own. They don't really need the vellum, but they still look nice. So there's without, and then here is with. Okay, and then we've got this one here. Oh, isn't that stunning? And then by putting this over top, just mutes it just enough. So that's without, and that's with. So you can see that doing the B6 with Jane's Agenda will work with your personal wide, not necessarily with Franklin Covey inserts, because Franklin Covey Compact is probably about that wide. So you'd have to take off quite a bit off the end. But if you are using personal wide inserts, I think that they're going to work just fine. And I'm 98% sure, maybe 99% sure, I'm going to be changing my subscription box to the B6 size. So stay tuned for that to see how the inserts and dashboards will look. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited because there have been some subscription boxes that the dashboards just won't work. If I trim them down, it just won't work because of writing and how stretched the image is. So I'm really looking forward to having, to being able to use the full, like the full subscription kit or subscription box in my Franklin planner. I love this so much. I'm so looking forward to setting my binder up for February. My subscription, so today's January 31st. My sub box hasn't come in yet, but I did get a notification that it is out for delivery, so it should be coming tomorrow. And then hopefully by the weekend, I'll have my February or January recap and be able to share with you how my binder is set up for February. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. And don't forget, I do have a 15% off coupon for Jane's Agenda if it's your first time purchasing, that you can enjoy some of these beautiful products yourself. And if it's not your first time purchasing, I do have a code. I get a small commission, but there is no discount, but that's also provided in the description box. So let me know if you have any questions. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.